Alright, hello everyone, I'm back down at Coatesville again, Coatesville, and today I'm going to talk about the CBTA. Now, first of all, I don't really care about the license. When I had my first bike, I didn't actually have a license. And I only got my restricted because I was moving to Melbourne, Victoria. Otherwise, I just wouldn't have cared. And then, just last week, I went and took the CBTA-F test because I was unlucky enough to be one of the last people to get the 5-year restricted licenses, which meant that it was going to expire on me. Some bad words here. Now, I don't really care about big bikes. Like, my dream bike is actually a CBR 400RR mini 5-blade, and this Kawasaki Ninja, this is 45 horsepower. CBR 400RR, it's not LAMS approved, and that's like 55 horsepower. So no major jump, not missing out on anything by spending an extra $10,000. Oh well, who cares about that? I've rambled on enough, so you want to hear about the CBTA-F test. I was on roads similar to this, and man, I was so stressed out before going, so I started watching YouTube videos of people who have done it. Man, it's easy. It's easier than a restricted test. So coming out to a one-lane bridge, I don't usually use the brakes. I just try to engine brake wherever I can. But in the CBTA-R, oh damn it, there's no exit. Otherwise I would have gone down there. It says no speed limit. But in the CBTA-F, sorry, I just had to exaggerate everything. And the testing day tells you that as well. I don't even know the speed limit on this road. There were no signs. I'm going to assume it's 70 because that's what the ranger in front's doing. But that's the first thing that you need to note. I've already failed it. That's why I was taking the test right now. 60. So you can only reach what the signposted limit is and stay within 5 kilometers per hour, and you're not allowed to go over it. So again, this would be a fail, but this bike isn't really calibrated the same as the testing agents or GPS calibrated. They always read over. Now that sign just there, it said 35, which is ridiculously slow. That's another thing you need to be cautious of. You have to stay similar to that sign. I'm not exactly sure on the rules, but if it says go super duper slow like that, then you go super duper slow. Now there was nothing to note on my test. I passed it with flying colours. He just said like lane positioning could be improved. So right now I'm imagining that there's a car in front. Maybe I should just speed up and go behind that ranger to show you guys on the test. Ooh, man, these roads are so good. Why are they 60? That's probably why. So anyway, he's probably put off into some driveway. You have to stay behind the car in front's right tyre, or right wheel, which is about here. When you come to a corner that's right-hander, you have to pull to the left side and then cross over gently over the curve. So let's take this like it's the test. My god, this is so slow. So you cut across. Man, this feels like I'm driving in a parking lot. This is so slow. And you want to go from the position of the right tyre to the position of the left tyre in a corner like this, and then transition back. You also don't want to quickly speed up and slow down. Now, head checks, just like in a car, you want to be just checking your mirrors every 10 seconds, checking over your shoulder, and you also want to indicate for 3 seconds beforehand. And also nothing to note is that if you cross these lines, you fail. If you cross that line, you fail. If your head or any part of the bike goes over the lines, you fail. Look at this guy. It's in the middle. And when you're turning into a side street like that, you're not allowed to cut over this line, as I'll show you in this drone video. So remember those rules and you'll probably pass. And then up here I'll show you something for your CBTA-R. If I can find a place. So that'll make you do a U-turn. This road is actually really thin. So you pull over to the left side, you turn on your right indicator, and you look over your shoulder, and then you go. Now here's a trick which will help you to do U-turns like this. And remember to turn off your indicators as well, because I'll be checking that. So the trick is to move the bike between your legs but keep your body upright like this. See? That will help you in low speed maneuvers. You can get off the bike like this and do extreme lanes. That wasn't an extreme lane, that was just me getting off the seat for the corner. But I'm quite sure you might fail the test because your body would probably be outside of your lane. And over here I'll demonstrate how. This is actually where I went. How I went around this corner. So check clear, go over the line. Oh, that wasn't even so bad, probably because I set up the bike first hand. Now if it's me, sometimes I'll be lazy and I'll just cut like this. I do it near the flat because it's just funny. You see cars behind and they have to like move left and right, they have to slow them. But me on a bike, I don't have to. There you go, I'll do that silly like bike lanes while I stay upright thing here. That person needs more practice, the person in the Prius Aqua. Yes, 80. I think I know the roads up here. Watch out for this car. The other thing is you have to be nosy, so steer down anyone who wants to turn and point your head down driveways. Alright, so let's just wrap this up. What did we cover? Take off, slow down easily, use your brakes a lot, do lots of head checks, be nosy, look down people's driveways, every 10 seconds look into your mirrors, you want to exaggerate the head movements, you want to indicate for 3 seconds, which is usually 3 blinks before moving, you don't want to cross the lines, you don't want to touch the lines, and when you're cornering you want to go from about the left tyre to the right tyre of the car in front of you. But don't overdo it. And also they say it's a high speed test, but the highest I reached was probably like 83. So remember, stay under the speed limit but stay within 5 kilometers an hour of the speed limit. Follow those rules and you should do fine in your CBTA-F. And the CBTA-R, you'll be doing a bit more urban driving, so you'll need to practice those U-turns as well. And make sure you turn off the indicator after each turn, because bikes don't do that themselves unless you've got that GoFundMe, Kickstarter, OnlyFans startup thing that turns them off automatically. So thanks for watching. This probably will be one of the straight pipe diesel. This probably would be one of the last informative videos I do in the Moto vlog. So hit like and subscribe if you feel like it. It doesn't really affect me at all, but sure. So that was actually a good CBTA test. Good that there was nothing deducted and pretty much no notes. But the tester did say like you need to get more onto your left side, but that's because I'm used to riding in formation, because I usually ride with my friends. Well, that's been 11 minutes.